Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So, a bigger breakfast. Vanilla yogurt, coffee, sausage with syrup. And I did an Eggo and just put a over medium egg on top of it and syrup. And, oh. It's so, because of fires, it's not good. The air quality. So yesterday morning, I went in with a Honda. Got my old driver's license number, sent it to the insurance guy, and he could only go back 2 years, but a 2-year driver is better than a no driver, right? With a class 7, so it took about $100 off a month, the insurance. I walked back. Usually takes half hour, but it took me almost an hour. I just went slow because the moon is right red from all the fires and everything. Like, air quality is really bad. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. LaPond is picking me up. I didn't have to go in today to register it because I signed the paper. LaPond is going to do all that this morning. She don't work until 9, but they open at 8:30. So she's going to go in and get it done. She's going to pick me up because it rained. It's slowing rain. And she picked me up yesterday too, on her lunch break. And then after work, to go to the car dealership and give them back their plate. I got my license, or my thing last night, the mail. My plastic card. 9 o'clock, the other bay cleaner now, he split his head open, had to go to the hospital and get stitches, so he couldn't work last night. The other night I didn't do the bays, but I didn't do the garbages. I just hooked up the hose, did the front and the back. I did the best I could with token. 9 o'clock, power goes out. Everything shut down. LaFonda helped me. She came to pick me up and she helped me do that door because we had to do it manually. The job, the exit door was closed. Something told me to close it. But the door, the entrance I had open. So then I shut everything off because it's almost 10 after 9. It was 10 after because we got Ian off and then came to get me. So I shut that down. But I couldn't do my paperwork, couldn't do a lot of things, so anyway, my supervisors knew. It didn't come back on. It didn't come back on, so I left at 10 because I couldn't punch out, so I just did a paper. And I told my supervisor I'll put everything, and I couldn't add, she said she'd tell count, so. No one could pump gas, no one could do nothing, so I just left at 10 o'clock. I was exhausted. So LaFonda gets that done, and then it's done and over with. Everything. I just signed a paper that gave her authorization to change the because I had the bill sale and the insurance thing. She's gonna print it out. Until I'll get the pink one in the mail. So someone asked about the sniff dog. Now, when I lived in Montreal, I lived in a lot of apartments. Not talking townhouses, I'm talking apartments. Never had sniff dog. Big companies too. This is an older building. And they own a few more too, so I don't know. They must do it there. It's a big company. But here, I lived in 3 townhouses. But that brand new apartment building, brand new, me and bro, nobody lived in, because the dog one was the first one, and the pond is where they lived, and then ours. So I believe, because bed bugs and bugs can go through the radiators and stuff, because there's no hole, everything, but anyway. Fleas or whatever, everybody got dogs could come through, and anyways, but this is I heard of it before, but I never lived in an apartment that done that, but I don't mind, because the super, she knows there's no repairs need to be done. Ever since the first time, she stayed out at the door when it was one dog, because I was out there with her. She knew there were no repairs, see. And these two, the super wasn't even with them, and they were so fast. One dog went in the bedroom and around, and the other one went around here and out the door. Oh, yesterday, after they were done the day before, the sniff dogs, oh man, the sniff dogs, I didn't want to be in the bathroom because they got to go in there and that, so I waited. Then I'm in a hurry because I got to catch the bus and that. The phone came and got me, but anyway, I jumped in the shower. We didn't get no memo, no email, nothing on the door saying there were no hot water. I guess they worked on it the day before, but I didn't know that. I'm not home. Wow. I woke up fast. And then later in the day, we get an email yesterday. That was the day before yesterday. I get home and anyways, oh my goodness, I had to wash my head in cold water again. We got hot water right now, but it needs a part, and I think it's the company. They got to get rid of that company, because since I've been here, it's probably old pipe. They got to change the plumbing pipe. But anyway, since we've been here, I think we had no hot water at least 3 times, at least. And this plumbing company, well, I'll tell you one thing, if she don't show up, and he probably won't, because, and the weekend girl, she already made plans, so she couldn't come in. And I don't know why they didn't call the girl off, even. So I don't know if she's done or what's going on. I guess my supervisor sent her a text or email. There's no way I'd be able to close that door. It is too hot. I wouldn't be able to breathe. But if nobody shows up tonight, then I'm not doing any baths. I'm just going to leave them alone. I can't do that every night. What gets me, the day before, Monday, when she didn't show up, I didn't do nothing. I just put no big cleaner. No big cleaner. Nobody gave me a notice, and I'm not going to kill myself trying to hurry up, and I was busy. If they said anything to me, I'd say, well, if she called in and warned you guys, why didn't you get someone out here? Or even call me and let me know. Anyway, because I can't wait until last minute. So yesterday, the one that works in daytime, the bays weren't that bad, that's why. But they were pretty dirty last night because 2 nights, right? No big mud or nothing, thank goodness. The back bays, I just used a few tokens. Anyway, yesterday, well, I got 15 minutes, 2:15 to 2:30, and then she leaves. So that 15 minutes I gotta check, and what she's supposed to be doing is scrubbing and cleaning the bathroom. Because in that 15 minutes, because she got an 8-hour shift, and when she walks in, she's supposed to leave it the same way as she walked in, same condition. But she's out there in the garbage doing bottles. Took out one garbage. She's concerned about her empties. These goddamn empties, I tell ya. Anyway. Never done one garbage. So, the bay cleaner's wife sent me the picture, showed that he cracked his head open and had to go to the hospital and get stitches and whatnot, and she didn't know who to get a hold of, right? So she got a hold of me, and I said, okay, I'll call supervisor right away. But this was about 6 o'clock or 5:30. It was pretty, anyway. So I text the girl that works weekend, and I asked her, I said, can you come in? I said, I called supervisor right away and let them know that he's not coming in. I said, can you come in? But she had plans. So I said, okay. So I called supervisor, and I said that his wife, he's passed out, I guess. So anyway, she did, I guess, emailed her. So anyways, I just went, and the supervisor said, I said, because I didn't have bay cleaner last night. And she goes, well, try to do as many as you can and empty the garbage. When she's digging in the garbage, why didn't she empty any? Why is everything always left for the PM people? She don't have to worry about it. She could have hooked up that hose and done 4 or 5 bays. She knows how to hook up the hose and empty a couple garbages before she left. And she didn't. So, I hooked it up. And I did. And if they say anything to me about the garbage, I'll say, I don't dig in them for bottles. Someone does. Why doesn't she take them out? But those bays was dirty. She could have done in 15 minutes a couple, or even a garbage. She did nothing. And then put it on me. Tonight, if nobody shows up like that, they had enough time to get a hold of that girl to come in. So I guess she was coming in late lots when I was on vacation. But she called the store. She did that to me once, remember? She was 15 minutes late. But I guess she was doing it a lot with the other girl. I took my place. And her being that slow, she shouldn't be late. But it doesn't matter because she farts around from 7 till 7:15 anyway. When she's not late, when she's late, she hurries up. She don't fart around. But those freaking bottles, I'm just waiting for someone to say something. I'll say, she does her bottles. Why didn't she empty a couple of those garbages? Not only that, she could have hooked up and cleaned the back. Because it's hard for me to... I don't hook up in the back. I just use tokens. So I can't see way back there. I do the front. But anyhow, so I left a little early. So LaPonda's going to pick me up today and tomorrow. It's supposed to rain at 1 o'clock. After work, she'll go and drop the thing off to them. And then everything is done. I'm glad I could sign that paper. I didn't want to go in there today. Then I would have had, it's not raining yet. I would have had to walk back. It's supposed to rain around 12. So that's the story today. And the girl downstairs yesterday, we were outside having a cigarette. The super, she walks by. She wants this place, because hers wasn't renovated. She moved in after they got evicted, so nothing was done to her place. Now mine, I mean, it's all renovated. The only thing, they didn't clean the carpet, but I'm just going to get that stuff at work. Once everything, and just go like this, and then take a mop, put hot water, and go like that and let it dry. They didn't do anything. I'm not going to rent a machine. Why should I pay almost $50? The rent, the damage deposit isn't that much, so, and I want as much as I can get. So anyway, we're sitting there when the super walked by. I said to her, I said, I know you're busy with the water stuff, but I don't want to overwhelm you, but since we're both here, I said, I want to, my lease runs up January 1st, and I said, I'm gonna move in with LaPonda. I said, but I'm just wondering where she wants my place. We can sublet it to her. Now when I moved in January, and Ian brought in my pink scooter, and I had it here for a few months too, and then I ended up selling it, but I was talking to her, and I said, oh, too bad we didn't have an elevator, right? I wouldn't have to sell my scooter. Well, Summit, the other few buildings they own, so I can just transfer. They got an elevator, I can just transfer you over. All these people in the building have transferred. Like the one up here was over there, that one was over here, and you know, they're always transferring. One person transferring right now because they don't like their neighbors. Neighbors make too much noise or something, I don't know. They're transferring. So, I guess it's not a transfer because I'm not getting a new unit. I'm moving in with someone. So I'd be breaking a lease. So it's not really sublet. If I was moving to another unit, she would carry on my lease until the January 1st, and then she would have to renew it in her name after January 1st. She would have to pay the same rent as me. She's paying $10 more down there. Until January 1st, and then it would be up to them. You know what I mean? But anyway. She mentioned I would lose $500. I did it November 1st. I said, well, never mind. Never done it with anybody else, but... So I said, never mind, I'll do it January 1st then. I get home last night and she was talking, my neighbor here was talking to her and she was talking to them. Anyway, I guess Alberta Health is looking for a 1-bedroom in this place. That's what I heard. I could move in September 1st and wouldn't lose that 500. So I haven't told LaFonda yet because of course when she dropped me off she went to bed, right? She drops Ian off about 8:45. She gets at my place, or 4:09, and gets at my work at 9:10. She got to sit there until 10:15. Last night I left at 10 though. But I told her she didn't have to pick me up. I had the bus schedule. But anyway, well, it looked like it was going, I don't know. Buddy came in, 9 o'clock, pays $40 for gas. As soon as he walks out, he didn't even open or take the nozzle off the sink. All of a sudden it goes bang, big bang. It wasn't thunder or lightning. I don't know where this bang. Someone must have hit, like they got different grids, so someone hit our grid somewhere. He comes in. It's because everything went off. Like everything, the car, everything was shut down. Like everything. And he come in and I said, and it went right offline. Like I don't understand. Like anyway, he said, "Did you hear what happened? Did you hear?" He must have thought it was like inside or something. I heard a little bit, but the door was closed and the air conditioning was on, and I heard a little bang, but not like what he would have heard. He came in, he said, "What's that big bang?" I said, "I don't know, but I have no power. Everything is off." He looked. So I had to give him his money back. Yeah. That's what happened last night. I have to have a cigarette. I took out pork. I'm going to cook it up in frying pan slow and put a cover on it and cook it in barbecue sauce. And I don't think I'll do the bacon. I don't really have to do the bacon. Bring a potato, rusted, big potato. I got sour cream. And I got marbled cheese to shred, and I put the green onion. I cut it in the sour cream, put it all in. Now bake the potato when I get at work. Well, when I'm ready to eat, which is like I ate my supper last night at 7. I never had anything to eat all day but whatever I ate at breakfast. Sandwich and coffee. It was hot and I was just, anyway, I was starving. It was like, what, 12 hours? Anyway, so we're going to bring the potato. I got microwave. I'll microwave it, open it up, put the sour cream with the onion, put the shredded cheese, and then put the pork, barbecue pork on top. That'd be my supper. Yesterday, on Monday, because it sniffed up. Was it yesterday or day before? What is today? Is it Wednesday or Thursday? I don't even know. Oh, I'm so tired. One of those days I bought a TV dinner anyway. It was $4.99. That's what I had yesterday for supper. When LaFonda dropped me off, it was early. I went to Shoppers and got a Swanson, not a Hungry Man, but just a normal one. Yeah, and chocolate milk was $1.50. Then I went over to the dollar store and got my Pepsi, and then went into work. That's what I had, was Swanson's for supper. I didn't even have the beans and hardly any. I got the turkey one. I just ate the turkey and a little bit of potato. I wasn't that hungry. I still got my rhubarb there. Still got rhubarb in there. But I got rhubarb at work too, so I don't have to cook rhubarb. It's in the fridge, so it'll be okay. And I got a chocolate bar. So upon to drop me off, I'll just get my pop. If it's raining, I'll go right to work and drink Coke. It's a big chance of rain. A big chance. But anyway, I think I talked enough today. I gotta find a double A battery. I keep looking up my battery, my clock, and now I got that machine coming, so anyhow, I'm just glad everything is done and over. Now I might be moving September 1st. So you guys all have a good day, stay safe, and cigarette time.